and leading some of the largest public power entities, the TVA, the New York Power Authority, Sacramento Municipal Utility District, and been solving the energy crisis in California. What do you see as the biggest challenges facing us going forward?
Well, it's pretty clear that climate change has emerged to the point now where you can't deny it unless you're a member of the Flat Earth Society. And so that is a different challenge than we've ever had, in that it will not just affect this generation, but it might make us the last generation if we don't lick it. That's one. But the other challenges are equally great. And one is the whole challenge of oil. Whether it's imported or produced in America, it has gotten too expensive to use almost, and too lethal to use, in terms of that when we burn it, it's a fossil fuel that's causing global warming. So you've got, if you think of it as three poisons, you've got coal, oil, and nuclear power, which people have forgotten because the Cold War is over and we're not sitting here trembling about thermonuclear war, but we should be. Because if we go back to a lot of nukes and reprocessing, you've got plutonium that terrorists can steal, and you've got the real danger that if you build enough nukes, you're going to have another 3 Mile Island, or even worse, a Chernobyl. And we leave a legacy of radioactive waste that we don't know what to do with. So you got these three poisons, and there's only one alternative, and that's renewable energy used efficiently. And we know how to use it, we know how to harness it, we just have to muster the really urgent willpower to say our future is renewable. And these three poisons, we have to turn loose on them, and nothing new should be built that uses them. And as far as the transportation sector, the price of oil is so high now that we can use solar electricity for plug-in hybrids and mass transit and electric vehicles. So we've got a package of solution technologies that we're not deploying fast enough, and it's going to take the federal government building first-of-a-kind solar plants, and it's going to take a recognition by the politicians, by our so-called leaders, that we're in a fight for our lives, and that the three poisons can't be interchanged with each other. It is not an advance to substitute the nuclear poison for the coal poison. And therefore, we need to move to solar energy. We need to start building large solar plants and massively placing the panels on the roofs. Every utility should become a solar utility.
And that includes not only the PV panels, but also solar, the large solar concentrated?
That's right, you need both. And with both, and wind power, and with natural gas as a backup, we can have reliable electricity, and it gets cleaner and cleaner and cleaner, and as we phase out the poisons. You know, we've gotten so accustomed to being polluted that we forget that we have a right to stop being killed and stop a global warming situation that kills the future.